Ibiobosa Uwagarian, a seasoned journalist and public affairs pundit, criticized Bola Tinubu announcement regarding the end of the gasoline subsidy system in Nigeria a short while ago. Recall that on Monday, May 29, 2023, during his first speech as Nigeria's new commander-in-chief, Tinubu said that the country's gasoline subsidy regime is all but over after seeing the budget approved by the most recent administration. It is noteworthy to know that the president's announcement caused a stir across the entire nation as the cost of premium motor spirits (PM) shot up to worrisome levels. Some gas stations charge as much as 700 naira for a litre. Uwagarian, the editor of this day's paper, responded to the situation during an interview on Wednesday's episode of Kakaki on Africa Independent Television. He claimed that Tinubu's statement was incoherent because the Muhammadu Buhari administration had already paid for the gasoline that Nigerians will use in June. I believe the new president made a mistake in his inaugural speech delivered 2 days ago when he said that the fuel subsidies are no longer in effect. He remarked. He asserted that the budget had no allowance for gasoline subsidies, but I disagree. Up until June, 3.6 trillion naira of the Buhari signed 2023 budget was set aside for fuel subsidy. This indicates that the current fuel being sold on the market has already received subsidy. Tinubu ought to have been aware of this. The fuel subsidy will really stop in June, and we will then begin a progressive withdrawal process, which is what he should have indicated. As a result, there would have been no need to panic. Nevertheless, as soon as he said that, we noticed lines at gas stations. The president said something that I believe to be insensitive. If we are all in agreement that the subsidy regime had to end, there should have been a gradual transition away from the scheme to avoid causing confusion. He announced this in May, even though gasoline that has already received a subsidy. You know, say they are in supporters now, they say, oh, it was not in the speech, that he just said it by himself. Me say, not today, something is wrong with him. You know, they did this thing. Why must he say it? And he went to go and say baga like that. But again, there's another thing, because as soon as he said it, you can't tell me that he didn't know what he said. Then why did the NNPC have to roll out new prices on to what? Immediately, it takes effect immediately. If they wanted to do it, they ought to have done it by July, after June ending. So that means there's a relationship between what he said. It wasn't even a mistake, because now AP is aligning with NNPC and NNPC is aligning with his statement. So I don't think it was a mistake he made. He did it deliberately. So the money that they pay for that June now, what will now happen now, because they've started selling it? And meanwhile, it has already been paid for this June. Is that not a fraud? It's fraud on its part. So mistake or no mistake, then how do you justify NNPC's new prices they've rolled out? Do you love me? Vote PDAPC. This is what you get when you don't yield to God's warning. 700 naira and above. That is what they are selling now. Tinubu is old and did not win the election. I am shocked not to see many APC talking concerning this. Our market now, until the masses is united under a common cause, without any bias of political ethnicity or tribal inclination, we continue to be oppressed, misruled, and given death peace by the wealthy in the society, who are in corridors of power and has enjoyed everything free of charge, but now selling them as cut-throat price to Nigerians. God bless the likes of Awolowo, who made school free in Western region but refused to commercialize it. The question I'm asking, all of you Yoruba will say, "Me look on. Wetin Tinubu do for Yoruba people, an average Yoruba, that you can say this is it?" The only legacy is, I know, is Agberoism. That is the only legacy. Tell me what you are gaining. If all of you in other southwest states are not even enjoying anything, what of people in Lagos? wetin dey enjoy? Nothing. So wetin you wan do? That people are just deceiving themselves. E just to even continue to give some people, make some people richer, give them contracts, give them, that is all. And you are there, you dey mumu, dey follow them, say he made Fashola. He made Fashola. How has that affected millions of people in the southwest? Oh, he made Oshibajo. You count the people he made. Maybe if at most, maybe just give am, to massage his ego. Maybe 1,000 people. You want to compare? If it's even if it's not even up to that, what has that got to do? The number got to do with the millions of people who are suffering? What are the legacy? They build individuals. Did they build the system? No, they didn't build the system. They did build nothing. It's either a lack of proper debriefing between outgoing and incoming regimes or lack of understanding. Who told you? So what did they do for the past 3 months? Before the primary was going to Buhari's office. After the primary, he was going there. Before they talk election, they were going back and forth. During the Naira whatever, did he not go and meet Buhari? Did he not say, oh, because of this and that, El-Rufai, all of them were all over the place going to court? So you want to tell me they didn't know? I beg, leave that thing. Leave that thing. That is it. They know exactly what they are doing. They know, but they deliberately want to complicate the issue. Let's tell them, if refinery is grounded, what elite cost government to rebuild instead of telling us subsidy is a scam? Who are the scammer? Let them come in clear language. What they will do to Nigeria refinery? Let them give us refinery back. Let them not deceive us with a palliative. We want our refinery. Enough of all these excuses. Very correct. This is indeed to be given attention and for the public to take note. But they promise the same thing, because I don't know why this issue of a refinery is coming now. They promised, but they lied. They were not ready to do it. They deceived majority of you that voted for them. Now they are telling you the same lie. People that cannot even maintain little thing, and you want to still believe them. It's unfortunate. So the issue of refinery, and all of them were celebrating, hey, Dangote don't come Lagos. Hey. Now, how is it affecting Nana? I just look, they say, I know say Irolu Bade, Iyanoma Bambe. No be this. I knew it. They were jubilating. I said, should not be these same people. They are the risk scammers. The government of Nigeria now, they be risk scammers. What these politicians say. No, you never reach anywhere now. They don't, they cry. It's unfortunate. So unfortunate. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.